Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Adley LaForge reporting from the sidelines. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat. Now here's James. Shoots over Leonard. And LeBron James gets it to go.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Outside, Green. Over Wade. Off the left rim and out. And here's Miami. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Parker with it. Wade picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's obvious. Tony Parker has a real mind for this game. The way he dissects defenses and finds himself shots, he just has a higher understanding of the sport. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
LeBron, no luck.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's LeBron. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nothing the defense can do. James is skilled at sinking that jumper right in the face.
Duncan.
Assist goes to...
And the Spurs scoring again.
A nearly unblockable shot. You see how much confidence he has going to the tournament.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Danny Green.
And that one is good.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
The 3 from Chalmers. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's James. Makes it off the glass. James has got 6 points.
So tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by little contact on that drive.
Outside Leonard. Inside. And stolen by Chalmers. James right side. Pass to Haslam. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Assisted by...
Good work inside. Leonard getting strong position there for the finish.
Chalmers outside. And here's James outside. And Splitter pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Over to the wing. Outside, James. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Back to Duncan. Over James. Splitter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, how about the hustle of Splitter? Just never stops working on the boards.
Right side Bosch. Money from the wing.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
From 6 feet, Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
The Spurs, 17.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Good. James has got 8 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Out to Wade. Back to LeBron. Chalmers outside. Pass to James. Goes up at the stripe. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
And nothing gets past LeBron. I mean, makes a play before the clock runs out.
And he gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Bosh with 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Diaw. Here's Duncan. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Over Bosh. Got it! Duncan down low.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
James has a 2-pointer. That one a little long. The Spurs with the lead. And it's Leonard missing. LeBron outside. Back to Chalmers. Pass to Bosh. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And he stays with it. Second chance shot. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Duncan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here's Battier. Outside, James. To stop the drought. And again, it's the Heat missing. Spurs leading by 3. Leonard finagling one in close.
And I appreciate Leonard's feel for the game. Already seems to know all the angles.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Out to Wade. Offensive rebound, Heat.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the board.
Duncan with the bucket.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And the Heat making a change here. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 3-point lead. Here's Ginobili. Tries again. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And the shot goes down. 30 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Duncan. Parker outside. Back to Duncan. Puts it up from 15. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's LeBron. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
That's the end of the first half.
Tim Duncan has been on display.
Miami 28. San Antonio 29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And the Spurs with possession. It's a 1-point game. Shoots from 14. Here's Splitter. Out to Duncan. Over Lewis. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. They shoot again. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Spurs ball. In the game.
Here is Parker.
Wade.
To the paint. Here's Splitter.
Miami.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Chris Anderson.
Yeah, the long arms there of Splitter. Really effective in drawing fouls on those shots.
And he can't hit the second. Allen left side. It's stolen by Green. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
The assist.
And forcing the issue there, Leonard showing some speed.
It's Miller on the wing. Pass to Lewis. Down low. Here's Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Offensive rebound. Big time slam by Duncan.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Miller outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Allen. Lewis left side. Miller outside. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Diaw can't hit.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Plays good.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Spurs substitution. Manu Ginobili.
The Heat leading by 4. To the inside. Lewis. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Allen outside. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Danny Green.
And stolen by Splitter.
First team foul.
Left side, Leonard. Over Allen. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Wade outside. Launches a three. And the Heat, another three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Tim Duncan with the rebound.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
To the middle. With the putback. .34 seconds left in the third. The Heat leading by 6. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Wade. Ray Allen is on the wing. Unloads. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Allen's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Back to Splitter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GM, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's it.
And so it's Miami, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's James, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Leonard. Over LeBron. Leonard. James with some nice D. James on the drive.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Now, here's Parker. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the chance by Leonard.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Mathieu cannot hit.
Well, he outworked everyone for that board. It's a kind of effort you love to see. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
No one near James as he lets it go. And another basket for Miami.
A big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Wade muscling it up and in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Outside, James. Here's Wade. A dunk by Dwayne Wade.
The power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-go.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You look at James. What a contribution.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Duncan, and the rejection by LeBron.
Merciless swat by LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
There's the three. It's hauled in by Duncan. Spurs trailed by 11. It's hauled in by LeBron. And yes, it's good. James has got 21.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And the rejection by Leonard. Will it go? Parker. Rebound by the Heat.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
For the Spurs, this one's not looking good. Here's Leonard. Wade with the defensive effort. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Bosh. In the corner, it's James. 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. Nice D from Duncan.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Battier trying to break loose. Kicks it out to James. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Manu Ginobili.
Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. Offensive rebound. Duncan. And it's sent back by Bosh. They get it back.
Kawhi Leonard.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love